Hey everybody, it's Kim Hawk, and I'm known as YouTube's fairy godmother of real estate. And I wish that I could have used my bibbity bobbity boo magic in order to go live at 1:30, which was what the original idea was. But it looks like StreamYard, who we stream through, was doing an upgrade, and somehow I missed that. But anyway, can anybody else appreciate or relate to that? All this technology stuff that's going on. I was so excited about knowing how to stream and everything, and then these little blips happen. But we've got a really good show for you today. I can't wait to show you. But before I do, I always like for everybody to see the intro that our YouTube producer 𝐷𝐞𝐬𝐫 did for us. So today is June 21st, Friday. Can you believe it, Floridians? We are almost through the month of June, and our weather seems to be better than a lot of people up north, is what I'm experiencing. So let me know where you're watching from. Hopefully, if you are one of our subscribers to the Near Disney YouTube channel, nice to see you again. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, because we are constantly providing new informative information, and my realtor dream team really has hit the ball out of the park today. Who likes Jimmy Buffett? Who likes Jimmy Buffett? I can put my hands up there too. So Jimmy Buffett and I worked together for 5 years, God bless him, when we opened up City Walks Margaritaville. And Jimmy, I can share with you from a firsthand experience, was a very smart businessman, very smart businessman. And so he, not only when I was working with him was he involved with the Margaritavilles and everything going on, but I believe he owned all the Krispy Kreme donut places in Florida. Plus, he was one of the first people, if not the first person, to be involved with satellite radio, and just really, really brilliant. So anyway, that's what we're going to talk about today. What I want to do is I want to introduce you guys to Elijah Lewis and Sue Koptieff. They are incredible realtors that are going to talk to you about Margaritaville Resort. Does anybody know where that's located in Central Florida? Well, if you do, I'm going to look and see, but otherwise you can't get much closer to Walt Disney World than this location. There's actually kind of a back entrance that goes into the Animal Kingdom area, and super, super close, but there's a lot of amenities, a lot of the resort that's being offered. And then at the tail end too, I want to show you a home that's for sale there. You can either live in it full time, you could rent it out, you know, for periods of time, or you could Airbnb it. It's just got so much flexibility. It's in the best spot of Margaritaville Resort. It's literally located right next to where all the great amenities, the swimming pool, you know, the lazy river, all that stuff. So anyway, without further ado, once again, please subscribe and like to the Near Disney YouTube channel so that you can be staying in touch with us, and I'll be back right after the video to see if anybody has any questions.
To Near Disney, we're so glad you've joined us today. My name is Sue Koptieff. I'm a realtor with Florida in Motion Realty.
And I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty.
You are going to be so excited about what you see here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort. Stay with us, and we're going to take you inside this amazing place. Margaritaville Orlando Resort has so much to offer, not just as a vacationer, but as an owner. We have owned in here since 2018. We were one of the first units purchased. There is availability for you to live here full-time as an owner. You can live here part-time. You can have your home in a rental pool if you are not here. But I will let you know that this place is an experience from the moment you set foot on the property until you leave. Margaritaville has everything that an all-inclusive resort has to offer.
Those houses really are totally adorable from what I can see. They're island themed. They just totally fit the standards and the motif of Margaritaville to the T. And I love how I've seen some of the listings, including yours, has that thatch roof where it looks like it's actually like a tiki hut with the grassy material on the top to just add to that islander flair. And also, I believe that one of the selling points for Margaritaville is that every single home conveyed with a margarita machine in the kitchen as an appliance.
Yes, it's actually called a frozen concoction machine. And with kids along, you don't have to add alcohol. The machine will make anything you want, alcohol or not.
We've got ourselves into the Fins Up Beach Club, which is one of the 2 resort-style pools at the Margaritaville Hotel. And I think what's just so awesome about just this area in general is that you have the ability to have this Caribbean tropical style living and enjoy sand on your walk into the Wade pool and still be just 15 minutes from Disney.
At the Fins Up Beach Club, you have the option to just hang out around the pool. There are servers that will come and wait on you hand and foot, or you can take a little break, get in the water, get out, go up to the bar yourself. We've got the Salty Rim Bar over here. And behind me in this sandy area are these little beach tents. And then further back in the view, you can see the cabanas that are also available for rent. But there's also a kids club. There is a spa. There's also a gym. Like we said, you could stay here your whole trip, or you are just 10 to 15 minutes away from all of the parks in wonderful Central Florida.
What we try to do here at Margaritaville Resort Orlando is create an experience for the guests that walk through the gates of Fins Up Beach Club. So if you guys are interested, I would head on here and book a vacation stay here or buy a cottage.
Thank you, Reggie, so much.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yes, see you soon.
And just across the street from the Margaritaville Resort Hotel is the stunning water park Island H2O Live, which offers families an awesome way to enjoy water slides on this hot day and get a seasonal annual pass for a more economic price than you might find at those Disney water parks if you're just trying to keep cool and keep it local.
Yes, absolutely. If your family is looking for something that is more activity driven in order to keep cool, this is the place to be. So if the pools aren't enough for you and the water slide's not enough for you, then this would be your next step. This is the Slingshot, and as you can see, this is the ride of a lifetime. You'll never see me on it, but when you hear the delightful screams of people that are riding it, you probably will want to take your turn.
So 5 minutes from that Margaritaville Resort, the community and the hotel, you can walk into an area that is just bustling with shops, restaurants, activities. It's called Sunset Walk. It's kind of like this area's own Disney Springs equivalent or the City Walk at Universal. It's got just as much to do, bars, sweets, cold beverages and sweets all around. Escapeology, from Scooby-Doo to Batman to Murder on the Orient Express, because as all those things have in common, escape rooms are about solving the mystery.
Yes.
And yeah, we took our heads and poked into Game Time, which is basically like one of those Dave and Buster's kind of experiences, those adult Chuck E. Cheese's where you can go in, have some fun with the arcades, playing those sort of video games on the analog sticks. It's got a bar where you can get a drink and just hang out, have fun, and play.
That's right. This is actually where SiriusXM broadcasts Margaritaville Radio from. All of the entertainment is free, and there are events and entertainment options going on all the time. Right now, we're in front of Estefan Restaurant, which is one of many restaurants available to you here in Sunset Walk. We've got BurgerFi with Anthony's attached to it, Anthony's Pizza. There is one of our other favorites is down on the other end is El Jefe's. El Jefe's has great Mexican food.
What I just love about this area is I'm just surrounded by fun activities to do. It's just a healthy mix of some of the popular chain restaurants, and in addition to cool stops, or maybe you've never heard of these places, you just are drawn in to check them out due to the atmosphere, and you want to just try out every place to get a drink, try out all the menus that are special. This time of day, I'm kind of craving some of that icy beverage we saw at Fat Tuesday, and some of my sweet tooth is totally covered here with candy shops galore. Like It's Sugar had the super fun atmosphere in there where you get some like vintage looking candies. So just everywhere you look, there is a good time to be had here at Sunset Walk in Margaritaville. We're standing at the tropical themed Bahama Bucks where they sell shaved ice.
We have the bento, which is Asian kitchen. We have Lizzie's barbecue. We've got Ford's Garage down on the other end. We've got
for those
Yeoman's.
auto buffs.
For the auto buffs,
Got
yeah.
the Ford Model T out in the front,
Which
creates
is
some
really
good
cool.
atmosphere.
And Yeoman's just actually opened recently, and that is a British themed pub and restaurant.
Sunnyside as well, where you can get some breakfast and also grab yourself a smoothie.
Yes, Sunnyside has great coffee. So there is pretty much every taste that you would want to experience right here in Sunset Walk.
The captions below Studio Movie Grill pretty much say it all. Eat, drink, movies. And so it's an awesome dine-in theater experience that's just right outside of the Margaritaville Resort area for residents and the broader public to enjoy.
Yes, multiple viewing screens, lots of options for movies, and there is a bar, full service bar inside there.
One thing I love about the Sunset Walk area is you have a great mix of casual dining and fine dining, just depending on whatever your plans or needs are for the evening. Standing in front of BR77, a great Brazilian steakhouse, which is, as you know, you can go in and do all you can eat. Delicious, just steaks and high quality meats just brought to you one after another until everyone in the party is satisfied.
And we would be amiss if we didn't happen to tell you about all of the shopping available to you around Sunset Walk and Margaritaville. There's a Target, there's a Walmart down the street, there are more restaurants. And if you want to come here and you don't even want to have a car, you don't need one. Instacart will deliver from any of those locations that they service, and you can stock your cottage or your townhome to fuel your vacation stay to any degree that you want.
So I think we covered a lot of great ground today, and I can see why you bought into this incredible resort style community. It's such a charming lifestyle. I think that just behind us, all of the colorful homes with this water view looking out this way just sells the dream of Margaritaville from the Jimmy Buffett song. So as you know, we're realtors, and we'd be happy to let you know how you can get in on this lifestyle as well.
Yes, please get in contact with us if you're interested in any of the cottages here in Margaritaville. We can give you price points, bedroom count, and just get you in on this wonderful, amazing resort style living, whether you want to be here full-time, part-time, or rental pool only. You'll love it.
Thanks for tuning in to Near Disney. Appreciate it if you enjoy this content to like or subscribe, because we cover everything that's happening within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle on a weekly basis. So stay tuned.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.
Wasn't that fantastic? I've got to tell you guys, there's a couple of really big nuggets that we were just sharing with you. One of which is one of my realtor dream team members that we call Aurora, Sleeping Beauty. And like I said, Sue is the person that doesn't sleep. But anyway, she has a vacation rental home. And so when you're looking for realtors, it's really important to call one that understands all the ins and outs of these vacation rental homes. Now, if you want to buy it so that you live there full time, not a problem. It's straightforward. But if you want to buy it, you want to be in the rental pool, or if you want to buy it and you want to do Airbnb, whatever the rules are of engagement, it's so critical to talk to somebody who has lived it, experienced it. You know, you always want to ask for, can I see results with, you know, how did you manage it? Did it work well for you? Did you feel good about the management group that was there? You know, all these questions. So call us at 407-808-9845 if you really would like to get some more information on that. I will put you in touch with her. And I'm starting to see a lot of people say hello. Hey, Stephen. Yes. Hey, Stephen, great idea. Stephen is saying, because, you know, I talked about at the beginning of the show, if you missed it, I worked with Jimmy Buffett for 5 years, and that was when I was with Universal Studios, and we organized the grand opening. I've got lots of stories. If you get a chance, go to the Near Disney YouTube channel and look through our videos. Gosh, Dee and team, I think we have over 600 videos on Central Florida, but one talks specifically about Jimmy Buffett and where Jimmy wanted to land his seaplane in the pond that's at City Walk. So how many of you guys have been to City Walk and you know what the size of that pond is and why it was going to be a challenge? And we had to push back on Jimmy and say, I'm sorry, it's just not going to be safe. And that was about a year of my life until we figured out that maybe that seaplane could be used for an outdoor bar right outside of Margaritaville. And that's where it is. That's where it is right now. All right, so I'd like to give you some more information because we do have a listing. Actually, Sue, what they do is they buy and they move some things around, and she is selling her wonderful, it's 8001 Sandbar Drive in Margaritaville. So let me see. I'd like you guys to see this video so you can get even more of a encapsulated look at one of these units. It's really spectacular. I think Jimmy Buffett himself would like this one. So what you guys are seeing, and thank you once again to Dee, our YouTube producer, it's giving an aerial. You are within minutes of Walt Disney World. Here is, it looks, you know, it's a house. That isn't like 3 different floors for different locations. This is one house. It's 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. It's all en suite. Gorgeous. And yes, look, because what happens now, if you have 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, obviously you can potentially have a lot of people staying there. And if you're renting it out, who knows, maybe you could have 8, 10 people. And you want to have these en suite, but you have lots of beautiful furniture that we were showing you on the first floor. But look at the size of the bedrooms, and it's nice when it's en suite. Nobody has to walk out into a hallway. Look, you've got balconies, plenty of parking, and this is the location. Okay, look how great. That's a big bedroom. Well, you could definitely see it would be easy if somebody wanted to live there full-time too. Sometimes people will say, well, the closet's a little small. Well, you just take one of the bedrooms and convert it into a full-size closet if you like, if you have that much clothes. But you'll see the back of this area. So you have the courtyard, this backyard, and you have a Margaritaville spa. And then you are just steps away. Look at this beautiful pool area. And then the lobby, you know, the flip-flop. Remember, Jimmy was big time, all these songs. And you can just see how close you are as well to like where the movie theater is. Let me get out of this because otherwise you're probably going to see another. There we go. So I'm pretty impressed with that unit. It's $754,000. It has a fairly low monthly fee. And so if anybody has any questions in particular about that unit, please call me, or actually if you see Elijah or Sue's telephone number, call them. They are the experts in the know. I can tell you, I like to spend a lot of time over there with my husband. If you go over in that direction, they even have like some improv stuff. They've got Rock and Brews. They've got a Skechers store, you know, the shoe store. Like I said, that movie theater is lots of fun. Gloria Estefan has a place over there. And like I said, just minutes, literally minutes from Walt Disney World. And you're going to feel like you are on vacation, which is exactly what Jimmy Buffett's brand is about, you know, escapism, wanting to feel like you're on vacation all the time. Well, for sure, you're going to feel like you're on vacation if you buy something in Margaritaville. Now, if anybody else, oh, I'm going to say hi, Mallory. Mallory and Leslie says a lot has been going on. Yes, honey, I'm hearing that maybe that might be going on. So no, prayers are going out your all's way. And we appreciate you watching and hope that you are doing okay. Yep. All right. Well, that's our show for today. No, on Monday nights, for those that are interested, we do a show specifically for Celebration, Florida, the town that Walt Disney envisioned, and it's been built. It's a town that Disney built. And somebody else is just saying that they might have a fun story about Jimmy Buffett. So let me know, because I'd like to repeat it. I've got tons of great stories about Jimmy Buffett. And then on Wednesday nights, my Realtor Dream Team, they have a show on the 25-mile radius around Cinderella's Castle. And that's Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. And then typically on Friday at 1:30, we're usually live telling you something special that's happening in this area. We just ended up going live later today because of StreamYard, but I'm sure we'll be back on track at 1:30 next week. All right, if we can ever help you, we'd love to be your realtors of choice. I'm at 407-808-9845. In the meantime, though, if you ever have any questions about what is active in Central Florida right now, you can go to www.celebrationhomesales.com. celebrationhomesales.com. That is not just Celebration. That could be Dr. Phillips. That will show you what's going on in St. Cloud or Orlando, that whole 25-mile radius. Okay. We are here to help you. And we hope, in fact, that everybody is safe up north. We're seeing a lot of bad weather up there. Come visit us. Believe it or not, our weather is actually better. And so come down and see us. We have a little bit of rainfall each day, cools things down. And then we're able to enjoy all these wonderful things happening in Central Florida. All right. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you, but give me a call or text me if you need me. God bless. Bye-bye.
Is truly a magical place to live.